Dean, have you looked at the new website for the I Am Rapaport Stereo podcast?
Oh, of course.
Yo, I am not a web designer, but I did this pretty much all by myself on Weebly.com, Weebly. I created the I Am Rapaport Stereo podcast website at www.iamrapaport.weebly.com. We made all the fan art, all the things that people send us, all the beautiful stuff, all the stuff that the fans send us. It's on the website.
You could just put it's all just up there.
And if I'm able to figure it out, anybody's
and Weebly's an easy name to remember.
All right, we were all impressed with the wide variety of professional designs, the mobile-friendly themes to choose from, and then all I did was simply drag and drop to quickly build and publish the website. I mean, it was so freaking easy at Weebly.com, Weebly. Anybody who wants to create a fantastic-looking website, go to Weebly.com. I still can't believe how easy Weebly makes it. And you can customize, update, and change your site anytime you want on any device. Get started today for free at Weebly.com/Michael. That's Weebly.com/Michael. 1-2-1-2-1-2-1-2. This is the I Am Rapaport Stereo podcast, coming live and direct from the Gloom Tomb of Los Angeles, California.
Actually,
excuse me,
different location.
I'm doing
We're
the
at
intro.
my house, so it's the Gloom Tomb.
No. Don't fucking break the people's facade.
Okay, I'm just
Let
saying
me
we're
finish
at
the
my...
intro first.
Okay.
This is
I'll
Michael
let you do the intro.
Shut the fuck up, Dean, right now. It's the I Am Rapaport Stereo podcast, coming live and direct from the Gloom Tomb in Los Angeles, California.
Yeah.
I'm in here with my... should I call? I don't know if you're worthy of being called a guest, or are you like a guest co-host?
I feel like
I think you're a guest co-host. You're not a guest because I have nothing to ask you.
That's not. I've been on the show.
Okay, so we're bringing
times.
back a recurring guest,
co-host,
a recurring co-host, Dean Collins.
Hi.
The Black Ed McMahon, G Monetti, aka G Moody, rhymes with duty.
And booty. We like to say booty.
He likes to say booty. Is in the Bronx, in the Boogie Down Bronx. He's dealing with some weather issues, although it's actually better in New York, but he couldn't get on the... We might get him on the phone later. We might not.
Probably not. El Nino has been rough in Los Angeles.
Please, let me fucking warm the people up to the podcast first,
You asked
Dean.
me to come on your show. I don't understand
No, if I fucking post the text, it's like... When can we pod? I want to pod. The people want me back on the pod. And I was like, I don't know if the people want you back on the pod.
Listen, I've been getting a lot of requests. My Twitter, people said that they wanted me back here. I don't really know what I did to like deserve all this shit. It's a lot of hate coming from you.
It takes one fuckboy to make a comment that, and it could sort of segue the whole thing, which we're going to get into today. Amongst other things, we're going to do the You Talking to Me. I am going to give... People have been pressing me since the Super Bowl, was set up with the Carolina Panthers and the Denver Broncos. People have been pressing me for my expertise pick. I'm going to give my pick of the Super Bowl this weekend. Dean, do you know who's playing in the Super Bowl? I just said it. You still don't know.
You said the North Carolina...
No, it's not called the North Carolina.
No, I was saying about the state.
Who's playing in the Super Bowl?
Why don't you tell our guests who's playing in the Super Bowl?
Dean's not a sports guy, but that doesn't make you a
That's
bad
fine.
guy. That doesn't make you a bad guy.
I'm here to redeem myself because I feel like I got a negative connotation.
Dean Collins is the guest host of this episode for now.
We'll see how it goes.
Excuse me, if you're familiar with my Instagram page, you know who Dean Collins is. He is the
guy that Michael pays to be his best friend and drive him around, and we kind of just hang out. I mean, off the cuff right here, we're friends. I don't know, like when the mic turns on.
Is it sadder for you or is it sadder for me that you're friends with a 45-year-old guy or that I'm friends with a 25-year-old child? Well, like,
sort of a loaded question
cool
right
for
there.
Better, like I feel like the fact that you're hanging around a 45-year-old is probably worse for you. Like I have my excuses.
I'm
every now and then I'll get a coffee. Like you'll go to. By the way, I left my fucking. I left my Year of the Monkey Starbucks coffee card at the Starbucks the other day when we were at the Starbucks getting coffee. That's a side note. That was just
this
a
is
mental
what happens
note.
when you turn 45.
I'm sorry. But yeah, I wonder what the people think. Is it more pathetic that I am hanging out with a 25-year-old? I think
Yes.
it shows that I'm still cool. I feel like that you're hanging out with a 45-year-old. It's kind of like, what the fuck?
I'm going to be honest. Like,
but I mean, I'm so much cooler than you. So I don't know. It's kind of a win-win, but I don't know who's compromising themselves more. That being the case, I'm telling the people about. I know,
but you're asking me
I'm
questions.
telling the people about the show first. I'm telling people about the show.
Okay, but you're asking
me. I'm telling people about the fucking show.
And you're not allowing me to talk at all.
You're not getting to. I gotta set it up.
He asked me a question.
Then the beats come in. Miles Davis, the producer, is gonna put the beats in, and then you talk. Okay. You don't talk until I go like that.
I'm just gonna put the mic down.
No, don't put the mic down.
Okay.
Stay ready. Okay. So no, because what I was gonna talk about is we're gonna attempt to call our first shit talker. So every now and then, I don't get a lot. I pretty much get nothing but positive love.
No, that's not true. Can I just chime in really quick? I got the mic again. Let me just say one thing. I know it's your show.
Let me finish, and then you could say it.
Okay, let me finish really quick, and I'm just going to say how this all came about. So, for all the listeners out there, I will. I'm not going on a thing.
Keep it fucking short, because the people are like, who the fuck is Dean Collins, and where the fuck is G. Monetti? G. Monetti has the Moody Mob.
You want me to put the mic down?
You
invited me to be your co-host.
He's got a fan club.
That's great.
Okay.
I love G. Monetti.
Okay, he's got a fucking fan club.
Moody's my fucking dude.
Okay. He's just going to be like, yo, what the fuck is Dean think he's doing?
Let me just...
And the Moody Mob is going to be like, what the fuck is going on? The Moody Mob is real. Go on Twitter. Look it up. They got about 333 followers. The Moody Mob is real. Go ahead.
Thank you. Okay, so this all stemmed from me being on Michael's Facebook page yesterday. I noticed that there was a person that was saying really hateful things about Michael.
No, they weren't hateful. They were just like, every time I'd say something, he'd put up gay.
Yeah, gay.
Or he'd put up... It wasn't really specific. It was just... And you got to look at... Like, the guy's name, do you remember his name?
I think we had one guy named Brian. He had a crazy beard.
Brian from Ohio.
He was selling a 1995 Chevrolet.
Just to give you a picture what it looked like. Has anyone seen the ads for Making a Murderer? Okay, that's what this guy looked like. Okay, except for he was from Ohio. I mean, the fact that we even acknowledge these guys, their lives are enhanced.
I was getting your back. I started responding.
And I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I said, get after him, big dog.
I went after him. I came in for the kill.
And
they responded.
And he responded and said what?
He didn't have much to say.
He didn't have much to say.
He didn't. What could you say?
And then, but in general, like Twitter and Instagram, just talking about that. The fact that we're talking about that just goes to show how much it's taken over my life. It's taken over my life. But Facebook, like in general, if I get hate, I don't use the term trolling. What does that mean? Is it like a midget?
It's like a Reddit thing. No, it's not a midget. It's
but
just people
where
that
did that term
hide
come from?
It's
trolling?
It's like people that hide behind their computers.
I know what it means in hipster talk, but what does it mean? Where does it come from? Trolling.
Honestly, you should know we don't fact check on the I Am Rapaport podcast.
Boom. Thank you. G. Monetti, watch out.
So
that's what the fuck I'm talking about, Dean Collins.
We don't fact check.
We don't fucking fact check. That's why I brought you in today.
We're not looking up what the fucking troll definition is and where it stemmed from. We don't care. We know what fucking trolls are.
Right. Okay, so anyway, so we're going to attempt, amongst other things, I'm going to give you my prediction for the Super Bowl. We're going to do Are You Talking to Me? Hopefully Dean will make it through this entire episode without me kicking you off the episode. I really don't want that to happen, but I'll do it.
I don't either.
But I'll do it. I'll kick you right the fuck off.
How do you think it's going right now?
So far, so good. Okay. And then with the bringing up the ain't no fact checking, you get points.
Okay.
And the third thing is we're gonna do. There's a guy who looks like straight shit who started talking greasy to me on my Instagram, and while I was in the waiting room to go to an appointment because I have a life,
fucked your day up.
No, I was. That's when I'll get into quote unquote Twitter beef or Instagram beef.
Yeah.
Is sort of in between things. If I'm bored, and then I'll just be like, and I know I have enough experience with it that when I do it, I know that it's not personal, it's business, and that it's to go nowhere. So a guy named, what's his name? Cotton?
So we have a guy on Instagram who
looks like shit.
Cotton_Rocket.
Cotton Rocket. So right there we know this is a fuckboy.
His Instagram profile pic is a tampon. It's just an orange background with Not even a used tampon, just a tampon. It's a nice photo,
and
actually.
and he posts selfies of himself. And you know, the thing about selfies is that the fact that you like everybody, when you post a selfie of yourself or a picture of yourself, everybody has a self-consciousness. Everybody's taking pictures. You have to sort of like, you're gonna fact check your selfie. You're gonna look at it and be like, this is good or not good. And if you look at this fucking guy, this pudgy fuck, Pocket Rocket. What's his name? Cotton Rocket?
Cotton
Rocket. And this is probably going to be one of the best things that's ever happened to this guy. You think, like, why would you post selfies of yourself if you looked like this? So he started talking greasy on my thing.
So he said...
we don't need to get into all the details.
I'm just going to say
we want to keep it moving. That's one of the things we pride ourselves at the I Am Rapaport Stereo Podcast is we keep it moving. Some other podcasts... they'll just lull you into fucking...
Well, they need to get some context as what he said to you
but just
fired it off.
I'm just going to... my note to you is keep it moving.
Okay, you're dragging this now.
Okay.
So Cotton Rocket said, you are a turkey neck douchebag.
That's the first thing. No, that's not the first thing.
Yes, it is. That was the first thing
And then
I
wrote back and said...
you said, eat a dick beard, man. You look like shit.
Boom.
And then he responded and he said... Can I?
Yeah, just quick, keep it going.
You are an ugly, pasty-faced douchebag. You seriously need to shut the fuck up and die. I am Rapaport.
And I thought that was cool because, you know, he thought that Rapaport was, and I'm like, no, it's Rap-a-Crap.
He didn't even get it right.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead. And then one of my other lines was one of the best. I said...
and so you said, your life versus my life, game to 11.
That's one of the things that's like a rapper line. So your life versus my life... game to 11.
He came
to me, that was like a 50 Cent in his prime line. Like, that's a good line.
He came in strong and he said, I wish I was a failed actor with a shitty podcast nobody cares about. You are the biggest loser in show business.
Right.
That fucking hurt
the
me.
biggest loser in show business.
And then Mike said,
I am actually the biggest loser in all of show business.
Don't say that because they can edit this fucking thing and then it sounds like you're saying
it. Edit it.
Okay. You said...
you think this fucking guy has editing equipment? He doesn't.
Who knows, man? He's got computers, all his fucking pictures over there. So anyway, you said you need rent money or something?
I said, right, do you need rent money or something?
He said, laugh out loud to you. The way your career is going, your baby steps away from a GoFundMe to pay for whatever shithole you live in. Please stay off the Stern Show. You're terrible.
Okay, see, and then I realized, this is a Stern Show person.
And you said, your face, though.
And I said, your face, though. And we could get the best of them. Anyway, then I said, listen... send us the number to your local payphone. I'm going to call you up and put you on the I Am Rapaport Stereo Podcast.
Yes.
And Dean got on there and you said what to him?
I said, fuck it, man. I'll literally launch a Kickstarter to raise money for you to remove those god-awful tattoos.
He's got horrendous tattoos all over what we could see of his body. No, Bruno. They look like shit.
I said, what is this shit? Mars Attacks tributes on your arms?
Yes.
Atrocious. Your parents must be so proud of you, the man that you amounted to be, an obese, slimy piece of shit that has nothing better to do than troll someone's Instagram.
God.
Not surprised that your pics are all of pizza and cigarettes. No girl would touch you with a 10-foot pole, fatty. You hate your father, not Michael Rapaport. Mommy didn't pay enough attention to you as a kid. Get that gym membership, too. We're all rooting for you, big guy. 2016, new you.
Good one, Dean. High five on that.
Hey, thank you.
Boom.
Came
all right, so anyway,
that.
so I told this fucking guy, I said, DM me your number.
Yeah.
And I'm going to call you and we're going to put you on the I Am Rapaport Stereo Podcast. And the conversation that we got into the DM was interesting because he said something about something and then he said, I look better than you. And I said, are you gay, bro? Because I'm like, maybe this guy's trying to pick me up.
Maybe he's got a crush on you.
And then I said, I challenged him to a race a mile because I'm really good at racing a mile.
Oh, I didn't see. You have a whole inbox.
And then that was it. And now
we're
we're going to call this fucking guy.
So this is special podcast episode where we're actually going to do the first phone call to a
fuckboy?
Do you call him
a fuckboy or like...
Not even a fuckboy. This guy's this is a slimy piece of shit.
So we're going to find out what he's made of.
Let's see if he can talk the talk when we call him.
We're going to put on some funk right now. And then we're going to find out what this guy is made of. The I Am Rapaport podcast is sponsored by Casper Mattresses. Casper.com. It's an award-winning sleep startup. Go to Casper.com. $50 off purchase of any size mattress. Put in the code Rapaport, RAPAPORT. Casper Mattress in New York City. You could keep the bed for 100 nights. You could get your freak on for 100 nights. If you do not like the bed after 100 nights, you can return the mattress within 100 days. That's a guarantee. The bed will be delivered between 2 to 5 days anywhere in the United States and Canada. Same day delivery in New York City. We do not plug, we do not support, we do not take sponsorship from anything we have not tried and we are not passionate about 450%. All right, this is the Rapaport Stereo Podcast. We're about to call Cotton Rocket.
And I'm your co-host, Dean Collins, for this episode.
And we're live and direct. And this is the first ever outgoing phone call being made to a troller, a hater.
Yeah, this is like
this is groundbreaking. It's not staged.
Not at all. His name is Cotton Rocket.
Cotton Rocket.
Tampon guy on Instagram.
Cotton _ Rocket.
Hello?
Hey, may I please speak to Cotton Rocket? This is Michael Rapaport for the Rapaport Stereo Podcast.
Yeah, hello.
Hey, Cotton Rocket. How you doing, buddy?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm good. So, what's your real name?
Lee.
And Lee what?
I'm not going to tell you my last name.
Oh, Lee Harvey Oswald, or what do we?
No, but because Lee, you know me. This is Michael Rapaport. You are the first caller we've ever called. The first troll we've ever actually called on the Rapaport Stereo Podcast. And I just wanted to touch base with you.
I'm not a troll.
No,
What do you mean you're not a troll?
Okay, so who are you? We the people want to know who you are. The people want to know what you do. Give us a little background.
I'm not a troll. A troll is someone who deliberately says something negative to elicit some sort of response.
What were you doing?
Okay,
I'm not doing that.
What were you doing, Lee? Should we call you Cotton Rocket, or do you want us to call you Lee? And I gotta be honest. I gotta be honest about one thing, Lee, or Cotton Rocket. And I know this could be stereotypical, but I guarantee you, most of the listeners are thinking the same thing. Your voice, you sound moist as fuck.
Moist? Well, you sound like a fucking loudmouth douchebag.
Okay, that's fair enough. You're not the first person to say that. I'm not going to argue. That's definitely not. But I'm asking you straight up: Are you a gay man? This is no judgment.
Smart because you say fuck every other word.
Okay, I understand that, and that was one of my New Year's resolutions, and I'm still trying. I'm going to have to re-up on that because I did blow that out of the door.
And Cotton Rocket, I don't want to humanize you.
You don't sound very smart when you say fuck.
Okay, Cotton Rocket, this is his co-host, Dean. I just wanted to say...
You're not the co-host all the time. He's the co-host
for this episode. But I just wanted to say it, because I'm not trying to humanize you, but I kind of agree with that. He does use the word fuck every other word, and it's not a good look, and it doesn't make you look great.
He just sounds like a dumbass because all he does is cuss.
Well, I say curse because I'm from New York, but I get what you're saying.
He's saying cuss, so
but
it's the same
it's actually
thing.
Spelled Curse. It's not Cuss.
I actually am afraid that I'm gonna.
Okay, you curse too much.
Okay, so let's since you know quite a lot about me, and you're obviously a fan, correct?
No, I'm not.
No, but do you follow people you're not fans of on Instagram? Because I don't follow you, but you follow me. I'm just asking. I'm just trying to get a little lay of the land here.
Okay, well, the thing about Instagram is when you follow someone, it gives you the option to follow other people who are related to them. So you just sort of click around and you just add followers.
So you're related somehow to Michael?
Okay, so how'd you wind up being a fan? You follow me now, correct?
Well, I currently do, but it was because I was following the Wrap-Up Show and Howard Stern and people like that. You're related to them because of your presence on that show. Copy that.
And I guess so that you know me from the Wrap-Up Show, and you're not a fan of me on the Wrap-Up Show.
No, I'm not.
Okay, and what do I do? What can I do to improve my appearances on the Wrap-Up Show in your humble opinion?
I think you should not be on the Wrap-Up Show at all.
Ever again?
Oh my God.
No, never.
And who are some of your favorite guests that have been on the Wrap-Up Show?
I don't like guests on the Wrap-Up Show at all.
Oh, you just like to hear them talk? All right, that's fair enough. I'm not going to argue with that. Listen, the Stern world and Stern universe is a very specific. It's a very specific place. But
can you just stop talking?
Go ahead.
Yeah, I don't give a shit about sports or fantasy football.
Lee, I gotta agree with you. I'm not a big fantasy football guy. I don't give a shit about sports either. And I gotta say, you definitely come off as way more mean on Instagram. It sounds a lot harsher. On the phone, you actually sound kind of like a nice guy that's just saying a lot of mean things. You're saying it kind.
Okay, that's probably true.
So you're one of those guys. You're actually the actual Cotton _ Shooter with the fucked up tattoos.
Cotton Rocket, dude.
Cotton Rocket. You're actually him. We're actually speaking to the Cotton Rocket with 117 followers. That guy.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me ask you a question about your tattoos. Is that from the, like, were you doing, like, are you a fan of, like, I don't know, Star Wars or like Biochemist or like what's your background? Give us a quick background in 45 seconds or less. How old are you?
I'm a computer scientist. I'm a programmer. I do like computer science programming for a living. My tattoos are science fiction oriented. They're called biomech.
And they never heard of it. Could give two shits about it. I don't do midgets, vampires.
Well, I know that you don't give two shits about it. You're not a tattoo fan, so
no, I am a tattoo fan.
He is actually tattooed.
I have tats. I have ink. I'm inked up. I'm actually well known in the tattoo community. Anyway, go ahead. I'm sorry to interrupt. Go ahead.
Why are you well known in the tattoo community?
Look me up, and then you'll find out. Anyway, move on. How old are you?
I'm 43.
43. Wow, 2 years younger than Michael.
2 years younger than Michael, but he sounds so young.
Yeah, honestly, I thought you were like, if you said 24, I would have been like,
if you said 24, gay man, like, I'm just saying just how your voice sounds. Like, your voice sounds, you sound like a...
I sound gay. Well, I mean, I'd rather sound gay than look gay.
Oh, good
shit.
one.
Lee,
you're warming up.
Lee's on fuego.
Lee, you're fucking warming up there. So, okay, and you live where? What city do you live in?
Chicago.
Okay, you live in the city of Chicago.
Yeah, downtown Chicago.
Okay.
All right, that's
where are you from?
That's a nice area.
Chicago.
Okay, you're from there. You haven't left.
No, I haven't.
I felt like if I saw you in real life, you probably maybe I'm wrong. You probably wouldn't say the things that you were saying on Twitter to my face. Correct?
Well, I'm not on Twitter.
Instagram. Don't listen. We don't fact check at the I Am Rapaport Stereo podcast.
We never have.
We never have. We never do.
We never will.
You're talking about Instagram, right?
Yeah, Lee. We all know you're a computer scientist, so you say you were talking about Instagram. It's the same fucking thing. The internet.
Okay.
Have you seen a lot of Michael Rapaport's films? I mean, you can be honest, even if you don't like him.
I mean, unfortunately, yeah. I mean, maybe once or twice.
Okay, what was one that...
Back in the 80s.
No, he wasn't
I wasn't doing anything in the 80s, Lee.
But Lee, here's my question for you. What is one movie that you just fucking hated Michael in? Like, specifically just was like, oh my God, I hated that. And then the other question is, what was one movie that he sort of, kind of, almost surprised you where you wanted to hate him, but it wasn't terrible?
I've hated him in everything I've ever seen him in.
You've hated him in everything you've seen him in?
Well, he's just like an obnoxious douchebag, and like everything I've ever seen him in has been pretty horrible.
Well, give us. I mean,
can you be specific? Can you just be more specific?
Name one?
The title of the movie.
Fuck, Lee. Are you really a computer? What do you say? A computer scientist?
I'm a programmer.
Lee, have you seen any of Michael's directorial work though? Because there you don't have to listen to him. You don't have to see his face. You get to just watch him direct it with some really cool people in the project.
Oh, I don't have to see his face?
No, not at all. Like, he's not in it at all. Like, he did a documentary on...
that definitely sounds appealing.
Okay, so we're getting somewhere with Lee. But I just wanted to know, did you see...
that's okay.
Did you see A Tribe Called Quest? Travels of Beats, Rhymes, and Life, A Travels of a Tribe Called Quest?
Yeah, I saw that.
Okay, you were laughing about that. Now tell me what was so funny about it.
It wasn't a comedy, but I mean, there was some fun. Fife had some big laughs.
It's funny to me. It's funny to me because you were just like so retarded in it.
Well, Lee, I think you're fibbing, Lee. I don't think you saw that. And do you know who A Tribe Called Quest is?
Yeah, it's a rap band that I don't like.
Come on. You fucking lost me, dude.
Okay, Lee, here's a quick question.
What are some of your favorite rap groups? And what are some of your favorite
artists? I don't like rap.
All right, what are some of your... Give me your artists, bro.
Pardon me?
What are you into? What music? Like, what's your...
I like punk and metal.
Like, what's your favorite punk group?
Minor Threat.
Okay. I like Minor Threat.
You do?
I like Slayer.
Well, are you like a Rammstein guy? Are you like the Du Hast kind of guy?
Am I what?
Like Rammstein.
What are you doing tonight, Lee?
What am I doing tonight?
Yeah, like, what are you going to do with your life tonight? Like, when's that guy coming over?
What guy?
You know.
I just moved into a new apartment, and I'm waiting for a pizza to show up.
So you're 43. You live alone?
Yeah, I do.
No girlfriend?
No girlfriend?
I have a girlfriend, yeah.
Okay.
Does she know that you
say a lot of mean shit to Michael?
on Twitter, Instagram?
Instagram, dude.
Instagram.
Probably not, because I just did that today.
Okay.
She knows that I hate Michael Rapaport, though, because I'm a big Howard Stern fan, and whenever you're on the wrap-up show, I just want to, scratch my ears out and remove them.
No, I understand.
What
You're not the only one.
What would you say?
All you do is sit on that show and cuss.
Okay.
Curse, motherfucker. It's
and
curse.
Make fun of Gary, and it's just so pathetic and lame. Like,
Okay.
no
You
one
have to say
cares.
curse, though. It's not cuss.
Curse?
Motherfucker.
Leave him alone for a second. Lee, what if I told you that one of Howard's favorite guests is Michael Rapaport, and that he's personally invited him over?
I don't agree with everything that Howard likes.
All right.
I don't like when Howard talks about his bowel movements. I don't like when Howard talks about, rescue kittens.
Fair enough, but you're
I don't
still a
really
loyal
like-
fan.
I don't necessarily like everything that Howard likes just because I like the show.
All right, be honest with me now, Lee. Do you only know Michael from the wrap-up show, or have you actually seen his filmography?
No, I remember him from movies from a long time ago. And,
Okay, but what? Because he's been in some
you haven't
classics.
named what? You haven't named one, Lee.
I remember him from. I saw him when he was in Louis.
Oh, come on, man.
that
And that was, that was a fucking performance. That was a good performance.
He was really fat.
No, he wasn't fat. That's bullshit. He even had that nice cop suit on. It kind of tucked the fatness away.
Dean, you cocksucker.
No, I'm just saying about the fat
super
thing.
Fat.
And you
was
thought my performance
fat.
sucked, right?
Well, no, I think it was a pretty good representation of your life, because the cop in that show was a loser.
Oh, so but
It's
you think I did a good representation playing myself?
Yeah.
Well,
yeah,
sometimes, look at Jack Black. I actually
super-
think Lee he's kind of smart, and he
But we're
actually
talking
sounds
for
pretty
15
cool.
minutes. And you want to hang out? Would
I
you
didn't
hang
say I
out
want
with
to hang
Lee?
out. I didn't say I want to
Would
go
you
get
ever
a
hang out
grilled
with Lee?
cheese with Lee, but I like.
He's ordering pizza. He's 40-3.
I mean, depends on what kind of pizza. Like,
Lee, is your girlfriend hot?
Yeah, she's very hot.
She got nice
big
tits.
boobs.
What?
She got nice tits.
She has very athletic titties.
She's got what?
Athletic titties.
Okay,
Now,
what does
is
that
she-
mean, athletic
Is she
titties?
athletic?
Yeah, she's a yoga instructor.
Okay, so hold on, Michael.
I feel like Lee's full of
okay,
shit.
hold on, Michael. He's not full of shit,
I
but
feel like you're full of shit.
No, Lee,
Yo.
my whole life's out there, Lee. You could anything I say, you could back it up. You could just fact check me, Lee. Just fact check me.
Lee, when you say athletic tits, when she does extra push-ups and things, do you really notice that the tits become a little firmer? What does it do when she's working out?
Do you call them
the thing
fun
is-
bags?
Well, I mean, can I talk? You guys are just obnoxious.
Sorry, Lee.
Lee, I had your back.
Lee,
Just
let me
like
tell you
that.
something. You little fuck.
What?
This is my show. Okay? This is the I Am Rapaport Stereo Podcast, Lee.
Yeah, it sucks.
Okay. Go ahead. I'm sorry we're not talking about wizards and vampires. I'm sorry we're not talking about
I
that.
don't give a shit about wizards and vampires.
What's the name of that
That's
show on
about your
HBO, Dean?
dumbass podcast.
Do you I'm just gonna throw something out there. Is Game of Thrones your favorite show? Yes or no?
No, yes, it's not.
Yes, it's
I
not.
said no, yes, it's not.
No, it's not.
Okay, what's your favorite show on TV now?
My favorite show on TV. Anxiously waiting the return of Walking Dead. I like that
Shocker.
show a lot.
You like fantasy stuff. You don't really live in a real world.
Yeah, I do live in the real world.
No,
I
in a
like,
real world. You don't. You
shit
like
like
stuff
that.
that's like fantasy, like Game of Thrones. You love Game of Thrones, right?
I like Game of Thrones. Sure.
And did you go see Star Wars the first week it came out?
It was great. I did.
no, I waited 2 weeks.
You waited-
Why,
What
What
you don't
was
like
your
stuff
verdict
like
on
that?
it, by the way?
I know one thing. I hate fucking sports.
No. What,
do you
what do you
hate
think of
people
Star
that? Do you
Wars?
hate people that like sports?
I hate football and basketball and baseball, and I hate fantasy sports. And I think people who do fantasy football are just douchebag losers
Do you hate your father?
like you.
Do you hate your
What?
father? Do you hate your father?
No, I don't hate my father.
Do you hate your dog?
I don't have a dog.
Do you have a cat?
No, I don't have a cat.
But you have a girlfriend, and that's pretty
thi-
dope. I'm
things are-
fucking single right
things
now,
are
and I'm
looking-
jealous of the athletic tits. I'm not gonna
yeah,
lie.
she thinks sports suck too.
What is her name?
Jessica?
Sounds hot.
She sounds fucking hot.
She actually does sound pretty cute. I'm not
She
gonna lie.
sounds-
Yoga
she sounds-
instructor,
yeah.
athletic tits, Jessica. Call her Jess for short. I know
Jesse
you're going
Best.
to bed with her.
Anything else?
Oh. Lee, I just wanted to say, as the co-host of this show, just for this episode, I sort of had.
Lee, do you miss G
Monetti?
Do you miss G Monetti on the I Am Rapaport podcast?
I'm sorry, what?
Do you miss G Monetti hosting the I Am Rapaport Stereo podcast?
I don't know who that is. I've never listened to your podcast.
Okay.
Wait. If you never listen to the podcast,
we're calling him.
No, I know, but how do we know? How do you know that you don't like it?
I know that I don't like you, so I know the podcast sucks.
Damn, Lee. Fuck, Lee.
Is there anything that Michael could do to change your mind?
I want to sway you, Lee.
You want to sway me?
Yeah, sway you. Not lay you, you fuck boy. Sway you.
I don't know. You could maybe shave your head because that curly hair is really ugly.
Well,
I have to say that. But when men are looking at other men so closely, I feel like Lee's probably gay, and he's not telling us.
Lee, I have a movie. I think you're gonna really enjoy this movie, Higher Learning. Michael's bald. He's playing a neo-Nazi.
Higher Learning. I just think that Michael sucks, and it's not a troll. I just have a negative opinion of him.
All right.
I don't like being called a troll.
Well, you are. I mean, that's what the word is now.
Take it back, because a troll is
I'm
someone
not
that
a
hides
hater
behind a
or
computer.
a troll. I just think that you suck.
You think that I suck on the Stern Show, and I wasn't good on Louis.
No, I think you sucked on Louis too.
No, I just said that. So I sucked on Louis, and I'm not good on the Stern Show. And the I Am Rapaport Stereo podcast is shit also?
Yeah, it also sucks, yeah.
Well, look, you can't win them all, Michael. And we appreciate, Lee, we actually appreciate you coming on to the show.
And you understand, Lee, that this is going to be the best thing that's ever happened to this fucking guy.
He's got a really hot girlfriend that he's
so
going to
he
bed
says, and he's ordering a pizza. I mean,
it sounds like a win-win.
I don't give a fuck. Dean, it's my fucking... Listen, you understand?
Okay.
Okay. Lee, finish what you were saying.
I think I did.
You just basically, Michael sucks. You're not a troll. You hated him on Louis.
I just said that I was sorry. I'm just not a fan of you guys at all.
Wait, why you?
Well, you don't have to apologize.
Wait, why you say you guys?
He doesn't like you either. Oh wait, what was that movie that Lolo was in?
I'm not in show business.
Hold on. Shut the fuck up, Lee. What was the movie he was in? The space one, the Johnny Rocket and the so and so's. What was it called? Jackson. Lee, did you ever see the movie Percy Jackson and the so and so's?
No.
Lee, you're a fucking lowlife. Lee, you don't do anything with yourself.
All right.
You don't even go to see movies that I would think you would see.
Lee, a part of me hopes this is all out of
let me
love,
ask you a
but
question.
I don't think it is.
How tall are you?
I'm 5'10".
How much do you weigh?
How much do I weigh? I weigh about 190.
I'm trying to get up to that, to be honest.
Yeah, but you're not 5'10". So Lee, can you say to yourself? Because in your Instagram photos, you said that in your Instagram photos can do bad things to you, and
looks can be deceiving.
Looks can be deceiving. You look like you're bloated.
I'm not bloated. Some of those pictures are pretty old.
Lee, would you like to have a push-up contest with me on Instagram?
Yes, I would.
Lee, would you accept it if we flew you out to LA to do a push-up contest with Michael on Instagram, and then?
Yes, I would.
Okay.
Damn, Lee, and you could leave your computer engineering job to do that?
Yes, I can do that.
But wouldn't that sound miserable to come out here and see Michael do his shit for an hour?
No, I would love to do that. That'd be great.
You see, it sounds like you're kind of now not hating.
It sounds like you're just looking for a free trip to LA.
I'm not hating. I never was hating. I just have a negative opinion of something.
Yeah, but you said you hate. You don't like me either.
Own the hate.
I don't hate. I just have a negative opinion of something.
You don't hate anything in your life?
I'm not a troll or a hater.
Yes, you are. And everybody, let me tell you something. What's going to happen?
That's the problem with people like you, Michael.
Shut the fuck up, Lee. Shut your fucking trap. What's going to happen is the Rapapack is going to start Instagramming you and harassing you, and you're going to probably gain some. Shut your mouth. You're going to gain some followers. They're going to insult you. They're going to criticize you, and it's going to probably be the most exciting thing that's ever happened in your life.
Oh, well, 5 people?
No, it's
the 5 people that listen to this shit. Listen, look. you don't understand. Like, you're not capable of handling a negative comment. You hear something negative about yourself, and you automatically like throw these words out like hater and troll.
You're a troll.
Dude, I mean, you gotta expect something
And
if you're saying
that-
really
You got to
mean
expect
shit.
something. You didn't expect this, did you?
That's pathetic. Okay.
Did you think that you were going to talk shit? Did you think you were going to talk greasy to me and I wasn't going to say anything, Lee? Your name's not even Lee. Your name is Pocket Rocket.
Cotton Rocket.
Cotton Rocket.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's a it's an Instagram. Who gives a shit?
Well, does your mom see that you have a tampon as your picture? I mean, she probably thinks, God, my son. What
What
the
does
fuck?
Jessica think of that?
I'm not trying to like get followers and be famous and have people look at me like you are. Okay.
No, obviously you were looking for something,
it's just a
Lee.
bullshit account.
You were looking for something, Lee. Listen, I'm not going to
I
compare.
wasn't looking for shit. I just like to.
Okay, we gotta
look at
wrap it up
stuff
with
and
Lee.
Pictures. It's Instagram. I like to look at pictures.
Listen, Lee, we really appreciate you being on the I Am Rapaport podcast. We might give you a call, if that's all right with you, at another time, another episode possibly, just to shoot the shit with you and see what movies you
Please
see.
do.
And
Yeah,
Lee, we can
that'd be
always
great.
reach you at this number. Like, this is a good number to reach you at.
Yeah, it is.
The-
Yeah, it is, douchebag.
It is the 312-346.
Say it for everybody.
No, I'm not saying it for everybody. The
Are
312.
you seriously gonna say that like to your whole fucking audience?
Shit. Well, there's only 5 people listening, but the 312-46.
No, you're a dick for doing that.
So I'm sorry, man.
Why would you broadcast my phone number to the whole world like that?
But the whole world's not listening. You said only 5 people listen.
Hey, you're a fucking asshole, man. Seriously.
No, Lee, I'm sorry. Don't worry. We'll beep it out. We won't put the 312-46.
I mean, look. I mean, like all things considered, like that's not cool at all.
All right. Well,
I gotta
Lee,
go. I gotta go. My pizza's here. Bye.
Okay. See you, buddy. All right. Well,
All right. Well,
how did you feel?
I think that was cool, man. I mean, I think that Lee wasn't telling us the full truth about a few things. You know, some people are just not going to be into me on the Stern Show. I could give a fuck. He
You
said he
shouldn't
liked.
curse. He doesn't like when you say fuck.
He doesn't like
all the
when I
time.
cuss. Lee, I'm sorry. I cuss a lot.
But you've been working. We've like talked about it off.
well,
the
just
show.
for branding, the
No,
show.
but it's not just that. It's like
I don't mind cursing in real life.
no, but you like curse in front of little children.
No,
and,
I
like,
fucking don't. Steen, stop trying to throw me under the
I'm
fucking...
not.
I'm good around fucking kids. Don't fucking take that away from me, man.
I'm
Don't
not.
put that on me.
You're a great.
Don't put that on me, motherfucker. I don't curse around little kids.
I know.
Don't you fucking put that on me.
Okay.
Do your impression of this is the I Am Rapaport Stereo podcast. I'm gonna put Dean on the spot here. Do your impression of Brad Pitt in Seven.
Oh. Brad Pitt in 7. Okay.
He does it really good.
I do?
Yeah, I like it. What's in the box? What's in the box? That's in the box? That's as far as the impression goes. But if you remember the scene from Seven,
Oh God! What's in the box? That's the impression, right?
I know he could only do that one line, but that one line when Brad Pitt realizes that Gwyneth Paltrow has been chopped the fuck up.
Right. And what about if anyone's seen Making a Murderer? Well, Brendan, why'd you do it? Why'd you say you did it then? I don't know. Because, yeah.
Do it again.
Yeah.
If anybody's seen Making a Murderer, that's the cop.
No, this is Brendan and his mother.
Oh, and his mother. Okay, go ahead.
Well, Brendan, my little turkey, why'd you say you killed them? Why'd you say you killed them if you didn't do it? Well, I don't know. Yeah.
And cut. So, let's talk about the SAG Awards.
Did you watch them?
I didn't watch them, but I got the all the information. Idris Elba.
Hey, I just want to say,
Talk about that.
I just saw Beasts of No Nation for the second time last night with
You
my
watched it
brother.
twice?
I watched it with my brother last
It's a
night.
good fucking movie.
It is hands down the best film of the year. I think they got.
You know what?
fucked.
You're not. I'm not. I can't argue with that. It should be in
It's
consideration.
excellent. I'll tell you why it's not in consideration.
Well, we know why, but go ahead. Tell them why.
The reason why is because the Netflix platform.
The Netflix platform. It
I
was
think it
treated
kinda
like a TV movie.
Exactly. It treated it a little bit like a TV movie.
The director of that film also directed
Kerry
and created.
Fukunaga.
I'm giving his intro.
Okay.
The director of that movie also created and directed True Detective.
Yes.
I think he wasn't as involved in the second season.
I don't know if he was a creator, but he was a director and an executive producer.
I think he wrote it too.
And I think he wrote it.
He's a really talented director.
He did that movie Sin Nombre.
Yeah, I didn't see that.
I didn't either.
Neither did you.
Really
Why
good.
are you saying it then like
Just-
you know
just
it?
to give some
You're like, he
background
did that
on it.
movie Sin Nombre. No one saw it.
Well, it was an Oscar-nominated film.
Oh, for real?
I think it was.
What think?
We don't fact check.
Okay,
so
we're not going to.
Let's just keep moving.
Okay. Anyway, great film. Do you know that there's a shot? I asked you if you saw this. You said no.
I just saw it last night, and I know what shot you're talking about. You're talking about one of the black guys. One of the refugees.
Is there any white people in that movie?
There is. There's a woman that's in a car, and she takes a photo of them.
Okay.
And just the one person. But there is there's a refugee or a rebel maybe, and he's butt naked. He's got his
loaf out.
He's got his loaf out.
On his way to war. If you're
war.
going to fight a guy who's butt ass naked and he's running towards you, that's a fight you want to think twice about.
Loaf is swinging around like a fucking clock, like a grandfather clock. For real. Getting a grandfather cock. Getting in everyone's fucking way.
How the fuck that guy wasn't acknowledged for some sort of
fucking
acting
raw
award?
dog without a bag.
Yo, my man was raw dog without a bag. And he's running at you with like a bow and arrow or a knife or
like you just like you turn the other way. You see
yo,
this fucking
if somebody's
guy?
running at me with a big fucking swinging loaf, butt ass naked with a fucking machete, I don't want that.
I gotta
fight.
tell you, I think cut the machete. Even if you're just coming at me with your loaf, that's enough of a weapon to send me running for the fucking
hills. And it's just enough of a concern. Like, yo, this guy really wants. Like, he really wants to get.
He
me.
went all out.
Yo, whoever that was, that actor forget Idris and forget the kid in it.
Abraham Attah,
incredible
kid,
and the direction,
amazing.
Homeboy, whatever your name is,
we'll call you Loafy.
Yeah, the butt ass naked rebel dude.
Yeah,
kudos to you because that's
it.
Fucking commitment. Like Brando wasn't running around butt ass.
And he did it, and he actually had like a weird smile every time I saw him. He was kind of going ooh, like he was running at you.
And you might not catch it the first time. But you'll catch it the second time.
It's
when
on
you
Netflix. You can pause it, rewind it.
And you'll be like, yo, my man. And I think he does it a couple of times.
Definitely multiple times.
Yeah, so I don't know how. Was that written? Like, there was one guy who was going to be butt ass?
I think in his contract, he was like, look, I'll do the movie, but
if I could
have
be butt
to
ass.
be butt ass.
Anyway, so Beasts of No Nation, great.
Incredible.
And again, you know, one thing that was was pointed out to me about the all white Oscars or the Oscars so white.
Yeah.
Is the director of Revenant is Mexican.
Iñárritu.
And he won Best Director last year, and he's probably going to win Best Director this year. So again, in terms of this diversity thing, you have a Latin director nominated for Best Director, who's probably going to win, who won last year. It's just, I don't know.
We're not even, it's just like, I honestly.
Enough with the fucking.
Like, you're
no.
bringing it up.
I'm
let's
sorry.
move on.
Okay.
What was like standout for you?
I'll say this. One of the only people who should be boycotting the fucking Oscars is the little boy
from Room.
Homeboy in Room. The little kid from Room and the little kid from Beasts of No Nation, they should be boycotting.
Jacob Tremblay and Abraham Attah, put them in a ring.
No, fucking protest. Oscar's so adult. Oscar's so old. Because both of them should have absolutely been nominated.
I think their mothers are running their Facebook
Those
accounts.
two little fucking kids, if anybody's really, like if you really want to go on, I got shitted on, and race has nothing to do with it, the fucking little kid from The Room and the little kid from...
it's just Room.
Is it not The Room?
It's just Room.
Okay, Room. Just
The Room is that comedy that everyone throws shit at
I
the
don't give a fuck. I say The Room.
Okay,
it's just the way I speak.
Okay, all right.
All right, I need to put the little funk on. I need to take a breath.
Yeah.
Miles, let me get some funk, and we'll be right back with the I Am Rapaport Stereo podcast momentarily.
Boom.
Dean, do you know that Valentine's Day is next week?
Is it really?
Yeah, it is. And finding the right gift can be really, really, really tricky.
Oh,
all right, you don't want to give your girl, your wife, your significant other something that they're not going to like. I mean, you want to give them something unique that they're going to love, all right? Sending Sherry's Berries is a guaranteed way to make the ladies happy.
Oh, it's a win.
Trust me, okay? You know what Sherry's Berries has?
What does it have?
It's like fresh fruit dipped in beautiful, succulent chocolate.
Oh, my God.
Freshly dipped strawberries from Sherry's Berries starting at $19.99. That's 40% savings. If you really want hero status, you can double the berries for just $10. Just go to berries.com, click on the microphone, and type in my code Rapaport, RAPAPORT. These strawberries are picked at the peak of freshness to ensure the best gift experience. They're huge, dipped in white milk and dark chocolate.
My mouth is watering.
It's
You
so
sold me.
I'm
sold.
They're so good. I'm not giving you any, but
Okay.
you know what? I'm going to give you some Sherry's Berries just because I like it.
Where can I get me some Sherry's Berries?
Go to berries.com, berries.com. That's berries.com. Just click on the microphone in the top right corner and type in Rapaport. Sherry's Berries will take care of the details. You'll get the glory.
Michael, I don't know why you're still telling me about this. I'm sold.
Hold
I just
on.
want the Sherry's Berries.
You know what's the best thing about the berries?
What's that?
It arrives in a beautiful box.
Oh, so you don't have to do it all
No,
yourself?
you don't have to do it all yourself. Go to berries.com. That's berries.com. Put in the promo code Rapaport. All right, one of the it's becoming one of the trademarks of the I Am Rapaport Stereo podcast.
Truly.
I've run out of things to talk about with you, Dean. So what I'm going to do is open the Truey app, which you could find on your iPhone. It's TRUEEY.
You never run out of things there. I mean,
You never run out of topics, conversation pieces at Truey on the Truey app.
there's just always something that's
Because
like a question's posed.
Dean, I'm fucking talking. Okay, I'm taking the lead of this, and the thing that I like about the Truey thing is I don't have to talk to you. The people pose the questions,
Okay.
and then we answer them.
Oh, easy.
I mean, that's how simple it is. Like the people will ask a question, like the first question, and I'll throw these to use.
Great.
Okay, and this is a yes or no. This is a funny way to start with you.
I'll just, yes or no, right?
I don't care how we start. I always finish doggy style. Okay, and you have to answer. 43% of the people agree. 57% of the people disagree.
Listen, I will go yes all the way on that one.
Your fuck style's doggy style?
I love it.
All right,
I love it. I don't care in the beginning stages. Let me end on that.
Okay, here's another one. Have you ever been acknowledged by a celebrity via Twitter or Instagram?
Yes.
54% of the people have, 46% of the people haven't. Are you married?
I am not. No.
No, I'm not either. I'm happily divorced. Yeah. Lost your virginity before 21.
Yes.
You said that like you needed to think about it.
I was thinking about the situation. Yes, I did lose.
When
it
did you
before
lose your
20.
virginity?
I actually was a bit of a late bloomer. I lost it at 18. All my friends they had already given it up about 13, 14.
Giving it up. You're a guy. There's no giving it up. You could give it away for free.
Oh, that's true.
Girls
I just
give
know
it up. Guys, or look, you could stick your
just
stick your little
put it
loaf in a
wherever.
coffee cup.
That counts as I've lost my virginity.
No, it doesn't count as lost your virginity, but you'll do anything when you're 14, 15, 16. I was scared of the pee until I was 16. I'm not
See,
gonna
that's
lie.
why I was late. So
I
it
was a little
18 for
scared
me.
of the pee.
I just didn't know what was going on. So at 18 was my.
I was
that
scared
was
of
my
the. I was scared of it.
What's so scary about it?
I just didn't know if my fuck style would be buck wild. I
know.
found out right away. My fuck style
was very buck wild.
Oh yes. Okay. Here's another question. This is why I love Truey, because although I've run out of things to talk about with you, we could have a great conversation at the Truey app.
Never stops.
Okay. Invisible for one day or read people's mind for one day.
I got to go with read people. Ugh, I don't know.
49% of the people want to be invisible. 51% of the people want to read people's minds. What do you think, Dean?
Well, I already feel invisible, so sorry that was dark. But I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go with. I want to read people's minds, whether I like it or not. I want to know.
You
what's
answered
on
the
that
question,
mind.
and I said
all the
I'm not going to argue.
girls that I want to know
he
if they
answered
like
the question.
me,
I'm moving on.
It's a yes.
This is why I run out of things.
Read people's minds is a yes.
You know what? One of the questions on the Truey app should be: will Dean Collins finish this I Am Rapaport Stereo podcast episode without getting kicked off the I Am Rapaport Stereo podcast? I bet you one of the people will post that. If someone's a shitty friend, ditch them. Yes. 91% of the people disagree, but 91% of the people don't necessarily do it. We stick around.
Yeah.
And now, if you're a shitty friend, I don't like you, I don't trust you. Bye.
Bye.
I learned that.
Beep beep.
Beep beep. Ta ta.
Say beep beep.
Beep,
No
beep.
mas.
Nose rings on a girl can turn a 10 into a 4.
What kind of nose ring are we talking about? Is it a stud?
It
or are we
doesn't.
talking
It doesn't.
like a fucking
doesn't
septum.
It just says that a certain girl, when
Yeah.
they rock a nose ring, it could turn them into not necessarily a 4 into a 10, a 4 into an 8.
I absolutely 100% yes, agree.
60% of the people agree.
It's
Last
sexy.
question on Truey for this episode of the I Am Rapaport Stereo Podcast. Would you mind if I was having sex in my car right at night while it's parked on your street? Would you mind if motherfucker, yeah, I'm going to call the cops. I might egg your shit. I'm definitely going to knock on your window. Get the fuck out of here,
Well, it's
creep.
just like I have my own house. I have my own bed. Why am I doing it on your street nonetheless? So I no, I like it's weird.
Okay, and the last question is, do you smoke cigarettes?
No.
Yeah, I don't smoke cigarettes either. Here's another one. Here's a question for you that I'd be curious to get the answer for, Dean. You've been in a one-on-one fist fight before. Have you ever been in a fist fight?
I've never been in an actual fist fight.
Good,
no.
You're better off.
No, I'm a pacifist. You know?
64% of the people have, 36% of the people haven't. It's not worth it. Fighting is no good.
I avoided it.
Nothing comes from it. I've never felt good, win, lose, or draw when I've had a fight. I've always felt just not good. Some people are totally comfortable in that element.
Not me.
But this is the thing that I love about the Chewy app. Miles, let me hear something groovy. I don't want anything necessarily funky. Let me hear just something real groovy and smooth it out right now for me. And then we're going to be right back. All right, this is you talking to me. You talking to me?
You talking to me?
Wait a second. You talking to me? Ho. Are you talking to me?
Who else am I talking to?
You're talking to me?
I'm looking right at you.
This is where I take questions from people who have done... fix this. This is where I take questions for people who have reached out at IamRapaport.com. They ask questions, and I give the answers, a.k.a. you talking to me. This is from a Rap-A-Pack. Anthony Hubert asked me, for you talking to me, what's your opinion on the guy who rallied all the fans together and created the Rap-A-Pack? Because the Moody Mob was created from inspiration of the G for G and the rap. Yo, what's my opinion of it?
It's fucking dope.
I love him. The Moody Mob.
What is it, a rhetorical question? I mean, it's fucking sick.
Yeah, I mean, that's an obvious answer.
I have one. Can I just say one thing about the Rap-A-Pack?
Yeah,
I
go
just
ahead.
feel like I'm like chasing the cool kids club, and I'm just kind of waiting for that open door invitation, and I'm just like, I feel like I'm kind of getting there, but I want them to embrace me a little bit more, and whatever I have to do to get in there, I'll do it.
Yo, listen. People need to embrace my man, Dean Collins. First of all, you've done a fantastic job of filling in for the co-host of the year, G. Monetti, 2015 co-host
That's
of the
a big
year.
honor for me.
Look it up. But you've brought a whole new style and panache.
Oh, thank you.
To this episode.
Is that French?
Let me finish.
Okay,
let me fucking finish. Okay, and I just want to say, if anybody wants to fuck with Dean Collins, no Bruno, you can find him at Dean Collins. What is it?
You can find me on Instagram at the Dean Collins because some fucker.
Why is it the?
Because some fucker jacked my shit and then he blocked me. He hacked my name. He changed it from Dean Collins, and he was like, "Sorry, bye, blocked me, stole my shit." So now I go by the Dean Collins.
Hell
like a
yeah!
prick. But I'm
That's
the Dean
stronger.
Collins, and I'm on Twitter as Dean R Collins. Twitter.com/Dean R Collins.
You're Rap-A-Pack for life. Next question on you talking to me. What director or writer do you want to work with that you haven't worked with already? Also, you thought of live streaming the podcast a la reality show.
Hell yeah.
Okay, this is from Alexandra Cruz, hardcore Rap-A-Pack member.
Like that.
Coen Brothers, Tarantino, David Fincher, of course. Who would you like? Three directors who you haven't worked with, Dean. Come on.
I would love to work with Denis Villeneuve. If that's
Never- I don't
He's
know.
the director of Prisoners and Sicario.
Oh, okay,
He's dope.
okay. Give three.
Other
Give
ones?
three. I said three.
Quentin Tarantino.
course.
I know you've already kind of done that, but and David Fincher.
Okay, all right. And so those are good questions. Are you talking to me? This is from a guy named Henry Liu.
That's a dope name, Henry Liu.
Henry C.
who?
Liu. His name is Henry C. Liu. Henry Liu from Oakland, California. He says, "Yo, Mike Rapp, I noticed that you often stick your tongue out when you're acting. What is this about? Are you aware of it? Do you do it intentionally? Is it a Michael Jordan thing?" Okay, this is a good question.
It's like a little kitty cat.
I almost got fired from Zebrahead. The producer told me that I was doing that. I was opening my mouth and I had my tongue out. I am more aware of it than I was when I first started acting. I think it's probably a nervous relaxation thing. So I could control it now. When I was younger, I didn't know I was doing it. They'd be like, "Shut your mouth, your fucking tongue's hanging." I was like, "What are you talking
I've never
about?"
noticed you do that.
I do
I've
it.
worked with you, and I've never seen your tongue out of your mouth, like hanging out like a puppy dog.
Thank God. Thank God.
That would be weird.
Well, thank God. I mean, I probably only do it like maybe I do it
Women
like
or
girls or something. I don't know. But to answer your question, Henry Liu from Oakland, I do notice that it's not intentional, but we could say it's like a Jordan thing. Okay, and I appreciate the question for you talking to me. All right, next question is from Stefan Winstanley from Wales.
Damn. All that just sounded good.
Yo, the I Am
Stefan
Rapaport Stereo
Winstanley from
podcast
Wales.
is a worldwide phenomenon.
Clearly.
I know you're a hip hop guy. You ever listen to UK hip hop, new stuff on the scene, specifically hip hop from London? I listen to this, a guy called Stormzy. His song is called Shut Up. You should check it out. What do you think of that? There's good hip hop all over the world, yada, yada, yada. I got to be honest, I don't fuck with too much hip hop worldwide. I've heard some songs.
You should dabble in it.
I would dabble in it. If somebody wants to make me an international hip hop playlist.
Well, he just told you Stormzy's Shut Up.
I'm going to do that. I'm saying, let me fucking
About
answer.
the playlist, right?
Can I finish the fucking question?
It's your show, of course.
All right, so if anybody wants to make me the best of international hip hop,
Send it to
IamRapaport.com. I'm on Spotify. I have the Rapaport's Delight playlist up there. I have the Hip Hop for Beginners playlist up there, and I have the now infamous Cuff Music. Go ahead.
And you can also follow When the Garden Was Eden playlist, which is the 30 for 30 that you directed.
All soul.
I put that up.
All funk.
And there's a lot of subscribers.
Does anybody notice
great
that
stuff.
Dean Collins somehow or another will take what we're talking about and somehow make it about him?
But you directed the 30 for 30.
I
so
got
it was about
that,
you.
but Dean, I'm trying to make it through this podcast without fucking storming out of here.
But how was that about me? I was plugging your...
Okay, last question.
Okay.
From Rapachicks.
Dope.
Apparently, there's the ladies like...
Where are they at? Can they be like just chilling in the gloom tomb while we're all just doing the podcast?
They're asking a question. Love all the chicks. Love you guys. Have you and G Monetti ever thought about doing a talk show or YouTube videos or anything of that nature? The women, the Rapper Pack in the world would love to see you two fine ass men.
Damn.
The pot is gold. It just leaves me craving for more. That's an innuendo.
Craving.
Listen, we've thought about it. We got a lot of things in the works, a lot of plans. We appreciate the support. We got some stuff coming. All right, here's my last question. Simon Beaumont. Like
Simon
Beaumont. I think that was the
Beaumont,
Chris
what's that?
Tucker. Chris Tucker's character, his name in Jackie Brown, Beaumont.
Maybe.
I think so. Hi, Michael. This is for Are You Talking to Me? Has there ever been a role that you turned down and then regretted it? Love the show. Listening in the UK. Hashtag Are You Talking to Me? Hashtag All Loaves Matter. That is true. All loaves do matter.
I mean...
There's never been a role that I turned. I don't like. There's been a couple, but I wouldn't say, because I feel like it discredits the person who did it, and I think it's disrespectful. So there's been a couple. I wouldn't say that there's anything significant. There's one role that's significant, one movie that's significant. I'll just say this.
Say it.
Con Air. There was a part in Con Air that I turned down. That movie, Con Air.
Nicolas Cage movie?
Yeah, the Nicolas Cage movie. Okay, that's the You Talking to Me segment of the I Am Rapaport Stereo Pocket. Okay, the people have wanted it, and now I'm going to give it to you.
What?
My Super Bowl predictions. I'm totally wrong about... in the beginning of the year, I made a prediction that I think I said the New England Patriots would win. Or the Seattle Seahawks. It's not who I want. It's who I thought would win. We know that the Patriots were derailed and fist-fucked by the Denver Broncos. I have...
Tell us.
21-19, the Denver Broncos over Cam Newton and the Carolina Panthers. There it is. Listen, take your money, bet on black. I don't know what that means. I just like that. I have the Denver Broncos beating the Panthers in a tight defensive...
The Panthers are black, so don't bet on black.
The logo's black. No, bet on black. I wanted to say it from
that's
that Wesley
confusing
Snipes
because
movie.
you're thinking the Panthers black.
The Panther, the logo's black?
So, right?
Okay,
Panthers
bet on
are
the Broncos.
black.
21-19, Denver Broncos. I think that Cam Newton is incredible. I think that the Denver Broncos are going to slow him down. I think it's going to be a tough game. I think it's going to be an exciting game. I think that Coldplay and Beyonce are going to be a fun halftime thing. Why they don't have Rihanna on there, I don't know.
It's overkill for me. I've seen enough of Rihanna.
Nah, I haven't.
All right.
I haven't seen enough of Rihanna. Do you know what I said to Rihanna last year when I met her at the All-Star game?
Can I have your phone number?
That's what I said.
That's probably for the best. I feel like you would have said something crazy.
The kid right here.
She knew you.
She knew the kid right here. And my
Does
moment.
she fucks with you?
She fucks with. She
All right,
fucks with me.
I see that.
She knew what was going on. Does she fucks with me? She's Rihanna. Of course she fucks with me. Okay. Anyway, this is the I Am Rapaport Stereo Podcast. Dean, you've been a fantastic guest host.
I really appreciate you having me here on the show.
The people love you. The people have demanded that you come in.
But you told me at the start that no one wanted me here.
I have to keep you humble.
I really appreciate that.
I have to keep you humble.
No, and I get that.
You understand that?
I had a lot of fun. Like, if you wanted me back again, I'll anything you want.
Okay,
I'll drop my day job, whatever you want.
But one of the things is you need to bring a little bit more to the table. I felt like I had to carry you through this episode. So next time,
I disagree.
We call them frisbees.
I really disagree on that.
Let me explain what frisbees are. Well, you'll just frisbee a topic into the episode. You want to try that right now? You'll just frisbee a random topic in. Like, so I'm talking about the Super Bowl and I'm ending the episode and you just frisbee it in. Go ahead, try it.
A new thing, because I don't really follow sports.
You don't know what a frisbee is?
No, I know what frisbee is.
Frisbee it in.
You know, I always want to talk about my girl Amber.
Amber Rose?
I always want to talk about her.
Let's speak on it. You were there when I interviewed Amber Rose on the now infamous Amber Rose episode of the I Am Rapaport Stereo podcast.
I filmed it. I got a picture with her. She was so cool.
What was your impression of Amber Rose?
You know, I was expecting her to be like a little bit more lively, but I think that she was really shy in front of the rapper.
What do you mean?
I just felt like there was this, like, she had her sunglasses on throughout the whole thing, and she, like, her heart was skipping.
I'm actually glad she didn't have she had her sunglasses on, because
looking into those eyes,
yeah,
it's
you don't want to look
lost.
into her eyes. You might not come out of that.
I think they're super blue. That's like you're just
they're like
swimming in
bluish
those
green,
oceans.
but I just think that they're soft and inviting. I think she was sparing us by having her sunglasses on.
I think so.
At first, I was like, "Come on, take your sunglasses off." Then I was like, keep them shits
Just
on.
put 'em
If
back.
I make eye contact with you,
I'll fucking burn. I'll be like the Wicked Witch and the Wizard
not
of
the
Oz.
Wicked
I'll
Witch.
melt.
Like you'll melt.
That's
but
what I'm saying.
Not
I'll melt.
Wicked, yeah. Because she's a beautiful woman, super duper nice. So yeah, but I felt like she likes the rapper too.
It's just a vibe that I got.
Yeah, I got that vibe too. But
You know what I'm
in a
saying?
good way. I fucks with Amber Rose, hard body karate. She's good people, good friend of the I Am Rapaport podcast, and just a great guest. And I want to see her do good, because she's a true started from the bottom. Now I'm here story. I mean, like, she's out here doing the damn thing.
Look, can I just say one thing though? I don't like the whole started from the bottom. Now we're here.
Me neither.
So I don't want you to bring Drake into this shit.
I'm not a big Drake fan.
I'm not a fan. I have no problem saying that either. I think he's whack. I think he's fucking whack.
Shots fired.
I think it's the same technical, mechanical, tin-sounding fucking drums. I think that fucking drum loop is going around to all the shitty rappers out there today, and they're just
shots fired.
They're spitting out some garbage fucking lyrics like Drake.
Yep.
I thought Hotline Bling was fucking garbage. The only thing that made it good was the sample that he used. Timmy Thomas, which is like, fuck, I'll get behind that any day.
But the sample was tight.
So tight. Your lyrics fucking suck, Drake. Wiz, you fucking suck too.
Damn.
And I stand behind my man Q-Tip, The Abstract, and Phife Dawg, and Tribe Called Quest.
Damn.
And
who else? You know some hip hop shit.
I love Outkast. That's
you
my
fuck with
shit.
Jay Dilla?
I love Jay Dilla.
Who
The
else you
donuts
fuck with?
and shit. I like Fat Lip. What's up, Fat Lip? I like Far Side. I like my man Flavor.
What do you think of the new Coldplay album?
Oh God, Coldplay fucking look. I've seen them 6 times. I'm a huge fan, but after Viva La Vida, that record, you guys fucking sold out.
Yo, you don't like
shit.
Coldplay?
Not
See, 'cause I
anymore.
don't listen to Coldplay that much. I respect them, and I saw them live once when I was at the Grammys.
They'll change your mind.
They're good live.
They're the real deal.
I think they're going to be great for the Super Bowl.
I mean,
they're good live.
It's predictable. It's like they're making the same old shit.
So you think they fell off?
I don't think.
And
that
you're
they
a
fell
real
off.
Coldplay
I think
fan.
I'm a diehard Coldplay fan.
I remember when we were doing the War at Home, you went to see Coldplay, and you were like, what?
I was
15.
I was like 14.
And you were like, you wouldn't shut up about it.
No,
I was
I
like,
thought-
shut the
look.
fuck up. You're like, it's the best show I ever seen in my life. And I was like, what other shows have you seen? You're
I've
14,
seen a lot of shit,
stain.
man.
And I called you shit stain when you were 14. It was so awesome.
Whatever. That's okay. You're getting
Rapper
sidetracked.
wins again.
But yeah, I think they fucking sold out.
So you don't like their new album?
No, I think that they got fucking.
Did you listen to it?
Yes. I think
Okay.
Adventure of a Lifetime is a good song. I think that's going to be fun for the Super Bowl halftime. But I think that they got
They're
fucking.
going to think Ma Vida Loca.
Yeah, Viva La Vida.
The world.
I don't like that song. I'm not a fan. I can see what they're going to play. They got dollar signs in their eyes. They sold out. They're just making shit to make it.
Don't you want dollars?
You know what? If it fucking
If they told you
compromises
to
my
go,
integrity,
if they
creative-
told you to go to the Super Bowl, perform. If Coldplay said, you know what, we know you're a big fan, Dean Collins. We want to put you in some yellow neon underwear.
Yeah.
And dance around during the Super Bowl, and we're
I'm
going to
there.
pay you.
You don't have to pay. No, stop. You don't have to pay me anything. I'm
No, but
there.
they're gonna pay you.
I won't even like.
So
just
you'll
get me
sell
there.
your soul just to
get me
sell
there.
your soul.
Give me the neon underwear. I'll buy my own plane ticket. If I get to chill right there at the halftime show, I'm fucking there. You have to pay. I'll pay my whole way.
All right, listen. This is the Iron Rapaport Stereo Podcast with my co-host, my guest co-host, Dean Collins. Great fucking job.
Thank you.
The young shooter, a.k.a. the young shooter, or that young shooter.
I like that.
That should be your new Instagram handle.
The young shooter.
No, not that young shooter.
Yo, that's pretty dope.
It's a pleasure having you, a pleasure talking to you, and
It's been fucking real, my man.
Turn on some of that rock shit from my man Collins.